We're continuing to tell the story of Jack Nissalke and how he was framed for murder just a few years ago. John and I have just had lunch here on Wilshire Boulevard. We're at the La Brea Tar Pits right now. Before we started, back to the story, I was thinking about I'm free now to go and have lunch wherever I want to, or to enjoy the Museum of Modern Art over here, or the La Brea Tar Pits, or even the Chinese gardens behind me. While Jack sits in a cell framed for something he didn't do, what are you free to do today? Think about that and all as I continue this story. For 20 years, they kept investigating the death of Ada Sonnenfelder. They made no arrests, no conclusions. Jack was never a suspect. He was a cooperating witness. Every time they brought him in, he always volunteered to go right away. He tried to help as much as he could. So what did he do during this 20 years? Jack's life for 20 years, he got married, he raised 3 children, became a truck driver, he loved racing cars. In 2006, Chuck McLean, the district attorney of Winona, Minnesota, and his assistant Tom Gort decided to reopen Ada's case. They had no new clues, no new evidence, so they had to come up with something. It was the only unsolved homicide in the county. They got the BCA, which is the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, to go to a citizens group called Spotlight on Crime. Spotlight on Crime agreed to give them one of the largest rewards ever given. It was $50,000. In a depressed economy, you'd think that would do the trick. That would actually produce whatever they wanted to happen. They used intimidation tactics. They knocked on 59 people's doors because the public just wasn't reacting to the money. You'd think that if anybody knew anything, they'd come right away. They use this tactic, it's like, help us or we'll put you in jail for it. We'll frame you for it. There's a lot of money at stake, and sometimes as people were having trouble remembering anything 20 years ago, they even open a suitcase of cash and goes, will this cash help you remembering? They really did this. Here's all it produced. 20 years, people have bad memories. They didn't know who did it. McLean and Gort became very frustrated. And so they were trying other things to see what they could do to actually find somebody they could blame this murder on. They pushed harder, told people it's either jail or money. Out of the 60 people, only 3, Rena Bamenek, June Bolstead, and Shelley Stickley, volunteered to become their witnesses. Problem is, they'd have to recant all their testimony they had from 20 years before. They were willing to do that. They invented actually what the prosecution called new memories. Most of them would try to think of something bad to say about Jack Nissalke. With zero proof, they came at Jack Nissalke and asked him, like the other 59 people, to give them DNA evidence. Jack had just finished a long truck haul that morning when they woke his wife up and knocked her down in front of the front part of their house. Jack came right out of the bed to see this almost a Gestapo tactics as they try to get DNA from him. He resisted them a little bit because he's bewildered. They arrested him for being a domestic terrorist and arrested his wife with it. We'll continue this story. We ask you could please to contribute to Jack's defense right now. Send only $20 to paypal.com. Click on send money, crystal72@yahoo.com. Thank you very much.